everybody. It's Chris, your beekeeper. Welcome back to Golden Dragon Honey. I've been joking with people. I kind of dig it. There's been a little bit of a story that's kind of unfolded. We talked about the Queen Castle, what it does. We got that started. We got into Hive 3 about a week later. There was a failing queen in there. We got back into the Queen Castle, found out that we'd been really successful breeding our own queens. This is going to be the conclusion of the story. We're going to go into the Queen Castle. We're going to mark my queens. This is kind of a beekeeper's preference thing. I prefer to mark them. Makes them a little easier to spot. Lets me know, because of the color code that I'll put over here, the general age of the queen, and it lets me know if I see a queen in one of these hives that's not marked after I've marked her, they've swarmed and they've requeened themselves. We're going to cage her up. After we mark her, we're going to put her into Hive 3 after we've removed that queen. Yep, like that. And then we're going to move forward with a brand new queen in Hive 3. Join me out in the yard. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us out in the yard. We're here at Hive 3. We're finally going through and making the fix. That included kind of earlier today coming out and marking the queens, which I'm going to put. I just came out, I caged one up, which looks like now this. And all we're gonna do, I removed the previous queen first thing this morning, so they'll have some time to adjust to being queenless. I'm gonna take one frame out here. That cage you just saw with the queen in it, I put a sugar plug on that, and I am going to stick that into the frame here, like so. Put this back as gently as possible. There is some space in there for the queen to breathe. I put some attendants in there with her that will feed her during the process of their eating through that sugar plug. I'm going to take the opportunity here. I've been running with a kind of strange setup because the previous queen was so underperforming as far as laying and raising the population. I'm going to go back to my regular 2 deeps and 1 medium. And we're going to take a moment. There's quite a bit of nectar in this frame. We're going to put this back up top. And we're just going to replace 1 or 2 with the drone brood that we do have. That will have nurse bees on those frames. And we're going to want that when this queen gets out and starts doing her thing, which she looked like she was filling up. The frames in the Queen Castle. Now the great thing about this is the cycle starts over in the Queen Castle. There are eggs in there. We're going to be able to use the nectar in here to help prop up some of my other hives that may need a little shot in the arm. Sorry, I was saying Process starts over in the queen castle. Now those bees, which know that is their home, find themselves queenless. There are eggs available. They're going to make queen cells. They're going to raise themselves a new queen while they continue to forage and bring in resources. So that queen castle, it just rolls over. We've replaced one queen. Now they're going to make a new one. We've got 2 in reserve that I have observed and marked, and we can keep going from here. Thanks for joining us. Check back with us next week when I come and check on Hive 3 and see how things are rolling and how she's doing in there.